sir. We're gonna let the beat rock a little bit. Hello, everyone. Let me make sure my levels are good. Hold on. Hey, hold on. Hey. I hope everybody's doing good out there, man. It's good to finally have a pregame show again. It's been a long time coming. All right. Let's. Oh, like, what is this? I was like, I know I'm hearing voices in my headphones. I just didn't know who it was, and it was a song. Oh man! All right, man. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. We have a Mavs game today, thankfully. But those that are joining into this pregame show, 1,000% just want to say I appreciate y'all, man. It doesn't go on deaf ears. It does not go unappreciated. So I appreciate y'all jumping in here so we can have a pregame show and try to get hype for this team. Yes, we got a lot going on. We got a potential trade or rumors or the anticipation of a trade. There's some good anxiety when it comes to this trade. Whether it's going to be good or bad. I mean, we talking about first for Dorian. There's so many things to get into. Pretty sure we'll get into those topics. It just is interesting. We're going into a game tonight against a team that has lost how many games in a row? Like 9 games in a row, and that's what we're about to walk into tonight, right? So with tonight's game. Don't start till 7:30, so I'll be here all the way up until tip-off. Again, I appreciate y'all coming in here and enjoying the show. Again, you can always comment what you want, say what you want. I'll read every single comment, whether it's a super chat or not. We're going to talk to everybody here. We're going to read everybody's comments. You are the show at the end of the day. I am just a mere vessel to just keep this show going. And shout out to Rolo and Jose. They actually do a pregame show as well, and they do it on Twitter Spaces. So there's plenty of options to go through, right? You got me here visually. You got the Twitter Spaces. Mavs people, they doing their thing, man. So shout out to everybody that does their part and just producing content for the Mavs, right? And it all comes from the heart because we all deeply rooted in Mavs fandom, and it's cool, man. It's cool that we're here, and it's cool that I get to be a part of it. So let's go ahead and let's start this show, man. And if you saw We Talk Mavs show last night, I kept showing this, and it's because they were talking about, does I forgot who they say, like, does this person have that dog in them? And I was like, yeah, they got that dog in them. They got that wiener dog in them. All right. Enough of the jokes. I'm sorry. So let me move this. I don't have my mouse, so we're gonna have to figure this out. All right, what we got here? Does it show? There it goes. This shows. See, you notice how in the previous pregame show that I had the whole black background, and it took a whole spot down there. So I got it fixed. Shout out to Rel. He says showing off. LOL. I don't know how to respond to that, man. But I'm trying my best. Y'all got a whole intro song, okay? So if anybody's showing up, y'all got lyrics, you got your own beat, you got a whole intro video. I mean, come on, man. You got merch. I can't wait to get my my trash can juice hoodie. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. King, what's up, King? He says, I, Randy Orton, hearing voices. Yes, the voices were in my head for sure. Richard, what's up, Richard? Time for Reggie, Doe, and Timmy game. Keep those trade values up. Yes. Today and tonight is a perfect example of auditioning for another team, right? Doe, Reggie, and Tim Hardaway Jr. in that order, they need to ball out tonight. And if we want to get some kind of compensation for them, whether it's a first, I'll get back to the whole idea of a first on Dodo. But if you want to get players and you want to be able to, leverage some kind of trades, You definitely need to show that they can produce. That way these other teams will be like, you know what, I'll take a flyer on him and I'll send you a little Cam Reddish here and I'll take some salary hit, but give me 2 seconds type of deal. So yeah, these guys got to ball out. Yes, bro. I know what you laughing at. You know what I'm saying? You know it. Trash can juice hoodie. Trash can juice hoodie it is. All right, so I am going to show off a little bit in the words of the great Rail from We Talk Mavs. He says I be showing off. So let me go ahead and show off and sprinkle a little showing off juice. Let's get it. All right, so this is the matchups. I know I didn't click the matchups thing, so my apologies. But again, we trying to do different things here. I didn't look up YouTube. I didn't look up Google. I just did it myself. And now I know how to be able to show a screen to you guys, right? So this is the New Orleans Pelicans roster necessarily, right? Yeah, this looks a lot better. I love this. Okay. So without looking at who is actually injured, I just want to look at the team leaders. And the way that ESPN does this is they look at who has the most games, and then whoever has the most points out of who has the most games, they're considered a leader in points for the team. But I'm pretty sure it's based on total points, right? CJ McCollum is their leader in points at 21.3. But as you see down here, Zion Williamson is at 26, but he's been out, right? He's only played 29 games. Rebounds, Jonas Valanciunas is leading at 9.6. CJ McCollum's at 5.8 assists. Steals is Jose Alvarado, 1.2, and Larry Nance Jr. Now we go up here and we look at the injuries. Let's see what they got. They are 26 and 26. They are third in the The Southwest Division. Yes, the Southwest Division. So as far as the injuries are concerned, it looks like Zion is like the main guy that's out. Dyson Daniels, I'm not gonna lie, I am not aware of if he's a starter or how many minutes he be playing, but I see Zion Williams out, and then EJ Liddell, he's out too, but we'll leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying. You know what I'm saying? So then we go back over here. Let's see what what's the other guy? What was that other guy's name? Dyson Daniels. So he's played 39 games. He plays about 20 minutes per night. He averages about 4 points. So he's a good little role player. But for 20 minutes a night, man, you gotta give me something more, bro. So they are going to be full strength tonight. Without Zion Williamson, they are pretty much used to that. So this is a full strength New Orleans Pelicans. They are also traveling from freaking Denver last night, right? Or today. They're traveling from Denver today. So let's look at their record right. Jesus Christ. Look at how it just red. Lost to the Cleveland Cavaliers, lost to the Heat, lost to Orlando, lost to Miami, Denver, Minnesota, Washington, Milwaukee, and Denver. And here it is. They are coming to Dallas, Texas to play in the Mavericks American Airlines Center Arena. Interesting game. So let's go ahead and let's look at the Dallas Mavericks stuff here, right? We are 27 and 25 in the Southwest Division. Shout out to us. We love that for us temporarily until we hate it for us. We look at the Mavericks. Obviously, we got Luka Doncic at 33.4 points per game, still leading the league. I mean, my bad. That was a slip. Still leading the team. Also in rebounds, also in assists, also in steals. And Christian Wood is still leading the team in blocks because Christian Wood is really good at playing basketball. Is there more that needs to be said? Let's look at the injuries for the Mavs to see if anybody is not going to be playing tonight. Christian Wood and Maxi Kleber are still out, so we still have our team necessarily. So to show off a little bit more. That didn't work. There we go. Let's go back to the scene. Voila. Let me know. Let me know what y'all thought of that, man. I think it's better than just showing photos than to you seeing what you think I'm seeing, right? If I'm saying that right. So yeah, I get to show you a window that I'm looking at and get to talk about it to you at the same time. So that is a matchup tonight. Pretty much a full strength team versus another full strength team that is not necessarily fully strength, if you get what I'm saying. They are missing Zion. We're missing our Zion as well in Christian Wood. Okay, I'm probably gassing that up. All right, let's go and catch up on the comments, guys. Richard K says, we can't let Trey go off. Let CJ get his. I think CJ will get his. I think he is used to making the Mavs look crazy. King says, Laurie made the All-Star team. Did he? And then he posted this emoji. Yeah. You know, we could have traded Maxi Kleba for Laurie Markkinen, or even we could have traded just KP straight up for him. And at the time, while that was something that we could have pondered about, I was still down for that trade. And for us to not pick up this man who wanted to play with Luka, who wanted to be on the Dallas Mavericks roster. Shame on you, Mark Cuban, and shame on whoever else in that front office. Harold says, I don't even care about these games. I need this trade season to be over. My anxiety through the roof. You know, just because you say your anxiety is through the roof, that is, that sounds like
emotional damage.
Yeah, man. I think you're not alone. I'll tell you that much, Harold. You are not alone. I kind of go to sleep and wake up thinking of what the hell we could do. So, yeah, you know. King says, off subject, but man, he wanted to be a Mav. King, I didn't even see that comment, bro. But we thinking the same thing, man. We thinking the same thing. We all knew he wanted to be a Maverick. Or maybe just us two, right? But we could have had him, bro. Imagine what a Markkinen, say you got the Markkinen trade for KP or Kleba, whichever. Say you still did the Kleba deal. I mean, the KP deal to go get Spencer Dinwiddie. Say you still did the deal to go get Christian Wood. And then say you still kept JB. Oh, man. I don't know why I do that to myself. They snubbed JB. No way. Did they? Did they really snub JB? I'm going to come back to that. I'll utilize the window screen, and we'll look up the All-Stars. We'll get back to that. I'm glad you brought that up. Cool transition. Thank you, bro. Thank you. It's trying, man. We trying out here, dogs. We trying. True on JB. Dang, for real. So they really snubbed this man. I knew JB wouldn't be an All-Star. Is it because he got it going too late in the season? Like, I'm wondering if that's the case. So, hold on, guys. Hold on. Time to put on my detective hat here. Let's go ahead and let's go back to the window screen. Okay. So let's look. Was JB actually snubbed? Is there a way to tell from here? Let's look. I feel like this music a little too loud. Let me turn it down a little bit. There we go. Maybe now my levels sound leveled. Okay. Where are we going? Is there like a better place for this? All right. Yeah, let's look it up. NBA All-Star. So this is the detective music. Right now we're doing detective work. We are trying to discover who was revealed as the All-Star reserves. Okay, here we go. The 14 reserves for the 2023 All-Star Game were announced on Thursday and joined the player pool for Team LeBron and Team Giannis. Are you tired of Team LeBron? Do you want to see Team Luka for once? Me too. All right, the Western Conference. Paul George. Hold on. Paul George. All right, so Paul George is a reserve. All right, enough enough of this, right? Let me here we go. Sorry about that, guys. There we go. The music was about to end, and that was pointless to like just have it fall off, and then there was like nothing behind it. All right, Paul George is a reserve. Shai Gilgeous Alexander. Jesus Christ, Warren. Jaren Jackson. Okay, I agree with Shai. Jaren Jackson. Let me think about it. I'll sleep on it. Even though he is, there's nothing I can do about it, but he is. Damian Lillard, okay. Lauri Markkanen, okay. John Morant, okay. Sabonis, okay. Something don't feel right about this Western Conference, and I need to look a little bit deeper into this. The Eastern Conference reserves. So there's 14 on each side, right? So we got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Where's the other two? What's the All-Star roster? Hold on. Something wrong with this. They're not showing me the full roster. Okay. Paul George, Shai Gilgeous. Something seems wrong. Is it just the 5 plus the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Oh, it's 12. So it's 12 on each side. All right. This is a lot better. Now we can see this visually. I hope I'm not annoying y'all. I'm just trying to figure this stuff out. All right. So the Western reserves, Paul George, 23 points per game, 5 assists, 6 rebounds. I guess that works. Shai Gilgeous, 30. Jesus Christ. Yeah, he needed to be an all-star. Jaren Jackson. Is this really moving the needle, right? In the all-star game. Damian Lillard, 30. Yeah, he needed to be an all-star. Lauri Markkanen, making the Jazz relevant. Yeah, he needed to be there. John Morant needed to be there. 18 and 12. 18 and 12 for Sabonis. That's like DeAndre Ayton numbers. DeAndre should have been all-star too, right? All right, let's get to the Eastern Conference area, right? Eastern Conference. Bam Adebayo, definitely all-star. Jaylen Brown, definitely an MVP candidate. DeMar DeRozan, soon to be a Dallas Maverick with one of our first-round picks utilized. Joel Embiid, definitely an all-star. Tyrese Halliburton, 2010-4. All right, wait. Tyrese Halliburton, 2010 and 4. That's all-star worthy. I'll give it to Drew Holiday. Wait up. Julius Randle. So Drew Holiday and Julius Randle over nah, bro, hold on. How does Drew Holiday and Julius Randle get over JB? Kind of wild. All right, man. I hope y'all enjoyed that. So yeah, that was your all-star team. That was your all-star teams, guys. Knicks are not high enough to get to and go left. Are not high enough to get to the left and go. And I'm guessing that's what you're trying to say because they're all left-handed. He should have made it over Halliburton. I was thinking that, but I'm thinking he should have made it over Drew. I definitely think he should have made it over Drew Holiday. There's not one moment this season where I feel like Drew Holiday has more moments than Jalen Brunson, other than when Drew Holiday got dunked on by Luka. That's the only moment I have so far for Drew Holiday. If you're gonna be an all-star, you need to have moments. And Jalen Brunson, he put the little crossover on Caruso, sent that man Sulmuso all the way down the court and dropped that Aduso on him. Like, come on, bro. Jalen Brunson should be an all-star. And Randall getting over Brunson makes no sense. But when you look at his stats, definitely deserve to be there. JJJ, I guess the Jackson guy from Memphis, didn't even play enough games. Wasn't he injured for most of the season? True, he did get a late start. I don't know if he played enough games, but again, it's the Memphis Grizzlies agenda, and whatever it takes to get those guys on All-Star. Yeah, y'all don't want to tell me about my jacket like being a little messed up, man. Appreciate y'all, bro. I fail to see how Luka starts over. Imagine that. Imagine that. Seawood would have made it if the Mavs were better. Yeah, I think Seawood would have definitely made it if Jason Kidd was better and started him. And we definitely know that, King. 1,000% this dude should have been there over JJJ. Yep. I agree. I agree, man. JB should have made it over Drew as well. 1,000%. See? Okay, when I'm seeing these comments, I'm seeing them for the first time. So when I put them on screen the first time I'm seeing them, King, we be thinking the same thing, dogs. See, me and Harold be thinking the same things too. If Kid wasn't an F up, would have been off 1,000%, Harold. 1,000%. No one over 30 washed up has been a Mavs. Thank you. Yup. We don't need no more 30-year-olds. No shots to me personally. I understand it's not a shot to me, even though I can still hoop. But in regards to building around Luka, you need people as young as him and as athletic, more athletic than he is, so they could carry other areas of load when it comes to the basketball games. Pause. That way Luka doesn't have to get like 12, 14 rebounds. I don't want to see Luka have to get so many darn rebounds. Get someone else to do that for him, and then also kind of help out with the offensive load. Randall, 25 and 10. That's an all-star. What JB averaging? Okay, let's go look at what JB's averaging. Let's answer this question. Well, we need to go to the window screen. All right, here in the window screen, this is where we do our detective work. We're going to go ahead and look at JB, Jalen Brunson's stats for this year. So for this year, he is averaging 22.8 points per game. Damn. Shooting 39.4 from 3-point percentage, 3 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal. He definitely should have made it over Drew Holiday. Definitely should have made it over Drew Holiday. Let's go back to let's go back to my camera. Bang, right here. So yeah, bro. JB is definitely averaging way more than Drew Holiday and deserves to be a starter over him, bro. 23, 4, 6. Please. I just need to read the comments, bro, instead of doing all my detective work, man. Y'all be doing it for me. Go left. Randall got in. Knicks couldn't get in. Sorry, it's a Steven thing. Okay. I hope I read it how you meant it, Richard. Harold says that's not better than Randall though. More impact. He's responsible for more. Yep. And I think the reason the Knicks are relevant this year isn't because of Randall. Yeah, I think the thing is that Brunson brings the whole floor general, and it makes it easier for Randall to get his points in. Good vibes only tonight. The whiskey is flowing and Luka's playing. Okay. What whiskey again you be drinking, bro? I think you told me. I think it's Wild Turkey. Let me know if it's Wild Turkey. And if it's Wild Turkey, then I need to go ahead and cop me some Wild Turkey for sure. All right, let's get into the keys to victory tonight. Let me cue my stuff, man, because this is what we do around here. I fumbled that. I entirely fumbled that. So my apologies. We're going to have to do that again. If I could get to doing that again. There we go. Keys to victory. All right, keys to victory. Let's talk about it. With Brandon Ingram being there, CJ McCollum being there, Luka being there, Spencer Dinwiddie being there. Hopefully Josh Green has some moments tonight. It's going to be a tough game tonight, but the only reason I feel like the Mavericks kind of have an easier win tonight is the fact that the Pelicans have had to travel tonight. They ain't been home in a while. They haven't had the luxury to have some kind of stay at home like the Mavericks have had. So the Mavericks have a huge advantage tonight. So my only key to victory tonight is the Mavs need to come out with some playoff intensity, have hella energy. Like, you need to put Josh Green in the game before we hit the 9-minute mark in the first quarter. He needs to be in early. And we need to just out hustle these guys, out rebound these guys. I don't even care about efficiency tonight. I think tonight is literally just about energy, hustle, and just kind of outworking them. We could get down early in the game, 15-12, whatever, just because we're not shooting on point. But I need to see the energy there and the effort and the hustle. Because if we have that early on, we're going to drain them like this. Drain them. they're not going to want to play. And then when the second quarter comes in, third quarter comes in, they're going to be tired. And then come the fourth quarter, you can run away with this game. So for me, the key to the game is because of the situation that they are in, you know, they're coming in from a whole different city. They had to fly in for the game today. Not everybody is built to travel on the same day and then play an NBA basketball game, right? Not everybody is built for that. Just the NBA players. But I think in this scenario, the Mavs have a huge advantage. And again, I always say if the Mavericks can shoot 35.5% from the three or above, they will win. So they need to make sure that they hit their threes. But tonight specifically, they need to hustle their ass off. Yes, sir. And I need a drink tonight. No, I'm not going to drink. Chill out. You notice how this has not gone down? It has been there since the first couple of streams because I was drinking this a lot in my first couple of streams, but I had to chill out. You know what I'm saying? Now I drink this because it's a healthier option. Right? So yeah, man, that's the keys to victory. Y'all go ahead and sound off on y'all's keys to victory tonight because it seems like I ain't had much, but honestly, it's that simple. It's that simple tonight. You come out there, play with some damn effort, and get you a damn win. Excuse my language, but it is what it is. JB should have been an all-star before Halliburton, Drew, and Randall. Not saying Halliburton shouldn't have made it as well. No, I think for me, it's super easy. Drew should have not made it. I'm sorry, Drew. You got dunked on by Luka, bro. You are on a highlight package. Jalen Brunson has had more highlights this year. He has had more meaningful moments and more meaningful games. I think if we're going to play devil's advocate, Jalen Brunson at least should have made it and Randall shouldn't have. But Randall having like 27 points per game, I see why he did. It's New York, bro. New York should have done a better job of voting for JB. I'll tell you that much. Harold, enough whiskey. I type. If I didn't have a show tonight, I'd join you. Dang, what are you trying to join right now? I will send you the link right now if you're serious. We'll put you in right now, King. Oh, you're talking about drinking. My bad. I'm already talking. See how about it I am? Luka going back to back 50. That'll be in the over-under. We're going to bring that back in the over-under. I disagree. Halliburton, assist leader in the league. Drew, Randall, whatever. Halliburton's not even debatable. Yeah. No, I agree. I know y'all discussing this, but I'm going to get in y'all conversation. I agree. I think Halliburton should have made it. I also think Brunson should have made it. I don't think Drew should have made it. That's just me. Randall, I see why he made it, but I definitely think Brunson should have made it. Josh Green, please start over. Garbage bin water. Ooh, what's up, Nate? This is the first time I've seen you here. Appreciate you being in here. If you don't know what I do here, I do pregame shows for the Dallas Mavericks, as many games as possible. And this Saturday in particular, I'll be doing a full watch along of the Dallas Mavericks versus the Golden State Warriors. So wish me luck, because I don't know how I'm gonna do a whole game stream, man. Cause shout out to Slightly Biased, because I don't know how you do it. So, but I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it this Saturday. Who has a better record between who? Drew, the Bucks and the Knicks, or the Pacers and the here we go. Back to the window screen. So King asked if who has the better record. And this is what we're about to do. We're about to discover who has the better record. Hey, look at me. I'm going through the thing. Hey, this is not what I'm looking for. There we go, standings. Hey. All right, Knicks 27 and 25, Pacers 24 and 28. There it goes. There it goes. So the Knicks definitely have a better record for sure. All right, man. I think I need to really catch up with these comments because y'all a whole nother thing. Need another 50 piece to be a scoring leader tonight. Yep, that'd be nice to see. Usually Wild Turkey tonight is Evan Williams. Dude, so Wild Turkey has to be your favorite, right? Have you ever tried Jameson? And do you buy into the hype? Do you like Crown? Like, what are the what are your top 4 whiskeys? Let me know your top 4 whiskeys, because I got my top 4. JB is the number 1 for his team. His team could fight for the second round. True. Halliburton should be there, being the assist leader, though. Agreed. King, they both losing team. Not only one of them. Yep. All right, I'm gonna skip y'all combo and catch up somewhere else. Let's see. How someone all right, here we go. That window screen music is intense. What's up, Lalo? Yeah, bro, it's detective music, you know? I need to get like detective gear. So when I'm doing like Mavs detective work, bang, you know, I just put the detective hat on or some or a badge. I need a detective badge, you know? Do a little some. King says Jack. Oh, you like Jack Daniels? Do you like the original or like the typical Jack Daniels? Or do you like the honey Jack Daniels or the cinnamon one? Okay, Jack Crown. What kind of Crown? Is it Crown Apple, Crown Black, regular Crown whatever? No, I already said Apple. What the hell? Vanilla Crown? Uncle Nearest. That's a whiskey? I appreciate that, because I might try that. I'll try that. All right, guys. So I caught up to the comments. Let's go ahead and let's get into our over-unders. Let me make this bigger. Pause. And put that there. I made it too big. Pause. Again. There we go. We'll leave it there. And let's go ahead and let's let me do this correctly. All right. I got it. Let me do this correctly, guys. I like to make it look like I'm official here. All right, let's get our over-under sound. Over-unders. This is my favorite part of the show. This is where we get to come up with just ridiculous over-unders. And let's see. My fave is honey. Okay. Eggnog. You're gonna have to hit me up. Like, what the hell you mean by that? Like on the off of this. Explain yourself. What that mean? Whiskey with eggnog. I might not know. It might be a B more thing, you know? So you gotta put me on. All right, so tonight, since King did say and Harold did say that they need Luka to have a 50 burger, we're gonna go ahead with a Luka 50 piece over under tonight. We're gonna make it simple, we're gonna make it easy. Y'all go ahead in the chat, vote on if Luka gets over 50 points tonight. Over, he gets over 50 points. Under, he gets under 50 points. It is crazy. It is crazy that we're at the point that we could say, hey, you know, will this player get over 50 points? You know how crazy that is? You know how it almost feels like we do take it for granted? Please do not take it for granted. Ever. Do not, guys. Do I have to stress this? Is this soliloquy worthy? No, it's not soliloquy worthy. But I stress it enough that we should not take this man for granted at all. We should not. But Luka with a 50-point game tonight, to be the leading scorer in the league, is a
major key.
Major key, ladies and gentlemen. Major key. All right, let's go ahead and let's see where we at with these comments. I need to come up with a different display for this. Hell says smaller white font instead of red. Okay. Hey man, this is your show. I just listen and we adapt. So let's go ahead and let's select a different color. Let's see if this works. Okay. Bang, bang. Eventually, I'm once I get like up my money, you know, once I can save a little bit of dough here and there, I'll probably buy into like some or probably teach myself how to create some of these little things so this thing could fly in and then look really official and kind of look like a GIF in a way. But these things are very interesting on how to manage it for sure. I don't usually get pricey stuff, so it's usually Knob Creek, Wild Turkey, Jack Daniels, and Crown. Okay, I mess with that. I like that. 50 piece for Luka is just another day in the office. It's crazy that we get to the point that we consider that another day in the office for Luka Doncic. It is crazy. Luka wants a scoring title. Yup, I believe so. I believe that is going to be his consolation prize if we don't do anything at this trade deadline. Just like LeBron breaking the scoring record, that's going to be his consolation prize if they don't get anywhere in the playoffs. So it's definitely an interesting time. For everybody in the chat, man, I appreciate y'all. If y'all could go ahead and leave a like on the video, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Let them know that in a video format, we do pregame shows here, and it is pretty much unscripted as much as possible. So in 7 votes, 50% of you, Jesus Christ, 50% of you think Luka is going for a 50-point game tonight. Y'all got him at the over. If you playing prize picks, go ahead, pick Luka over, because y'all got this man going over 57%. Jeez, that's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. What's the next over under? Y'all go ahead and sound off. Y'all let me know what the next one should be, and based on what y'all say, I'll pick it. And we'll go from what. Sometimes these laptops be doing the most. They be doing the most. But while y'all come up with ones, I'll come up with one real quick. So let's go ahead. Over under tonight. Let's go with Dwight Powell. I love this. I haven't brought this one up in a while. All right, so we are going to vote on Dwight Powell. How many times he get hits to the face? I set it at 3. So we'll spend a little bit of time on this one real quick. Y'all go ahead and vote. Does Dwight Powell get hit in the face over 3 times, or does he get in the face under 3 times tonight? Richard says Reggie and Timmy get 30, then ship them out tomorrow. Yep. That would be probably the best case scenario, to have them go off tonight and then really get a good deal tomorrow. That'd be great. Over under Alvarado steals. All right, I'll keep that one. That'll be the next one. All right, that's a good one too. All right, we're gonna get through these real quick. And then what is up with Wood? I think they're sitting him because he's already in a possible trade. Underdog. Hold on, underdog. Like, what are you up to, underdog? Underdog, it sounds like you know something. And if you know something, it's best you let us know something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it does feel like that. It does look like that. And I don't think the Mavericks are going to risk playing him to get him injured again and then become untradeable. They haven't offered him a deal. We got a week to go. It's not like we can't offer him a deal, but it's just, it doesn't look like we're going to. So if they are going to trade him, it's probably in their best interest to go ahead and do it. Unless you're just going to let this man walk for nothing. So if it's me and we're trying to build for next year, as much as I would like Wood here, if we go get 2 firsts for him, which is ridiculous enough as it is, I'd do it. But it just really depends on what we would do, because that is just difficult, man. Like, you got talent here. Just keep the talent, bro. Like, what is so hard about keeping the talent in Dallas? You know? It is what it is. All right, guys. So out of 7 votes, y'all have voted 86% that Dwight Powell will get hit in the face over 3 times tonight. So if you are in this video, in this stream tonight, when we watch We Talk Mavs, somebody could keep count how many times Dwight Powell got hit in the face and bring it up. That way, they could bring it up on the show tonight. That'd be pretty cool to see. All right, so I'll end that poll. Over under on Alvarado steals. Over under on Alvarado steals. Let's go ahead. Jose Alvarado steals. He normally gets one and 1.5. So we'll just set it at 1.5. We'll set it at 1.5. Over, under. I think the Mavericks, depending on how they feel like, they are one of the best teams at protecting the ball. So I'm going to go with under tonight. I don't think Alvarado gets more than 2 steals tonight. But he could easily get 2 steals. That's a tough one. At 1.5, that is a tough one. Harold Victor says, we are not getting the first for a rental. Yeah, and see, that's what I'm thinking. Like, why was some... I'm glad this just triggered me. It literally triggered me. Hold on. This triggered me. This is a segment in itself. So we're going to go to YouTube land on YouTube. And there is Own Dallas trade. This dude, you see this thing right here? Just go and click it, all right? I want y'all to see the lunacy of this trade that this guy came up with. Where's this guy at? This guy. Hold on. This guy right here. This man. This man right here. Hold on. I think my sound is a little bit too loud. Let me bring it up. My apologies if it was too loud. This man right here, though. That man right there said that Luka Doncic needs help. He said that they need help, and by getting them help, this is the deal he suggested. He said, Pistons trade Bogdanovic to the Mavericks for our rental, Christian Wood, even though Bogdanovic is somewhat of a rental too. I think he got like 2 years left. For our first and our second. Are you kidding me, bro? Are you kidding me? All right. Back to my camera. Bang. There we go. All right. So, yeah, that's when it comes to like not getting a rental for a first, that's kind of wild when you think about we would have to trade our rental plus our first to go get Bogdanovic. I just find that complete lunacy on the part of the ESPN guy. Even a young player in 2 seconds, I do it. Okay. Yeah. It just depends on who the young player is, man. We got to get good players. All right. So after 5 votes, 60% of you said that Jose Alvarado will get over 1.5 steals tonight. 1.5 steals tonight. So let's go ahead and end that poll. And if he gets over 1.5 steals, y'all go ahead and let We Talk Mavs know that you were part of that 60%. Yes, bro. That trade is so crazy. It just might work. Is it? Is it that crazy? This is what I thought when I saw it.
Stop it. Get some help.
Yeah, the dude needed to get some help. Like, honestly, that's how I thought. And then this is how I was laughing when I saw it. He is 34, so you know what I think. Yes, sir, I do. I think a lot of us think that. So let's go ahead and let's the last over under tonight. Before we move on to the last topic, C would get traded, and this ain't even a over or under. This is just simply a yes or a no, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all go ahead and let me know if Christian Wood gets traded by the trade deadline, which would be unfortunate if we did that without thinking of the actual ramifications of doing so. But you know, this is the Dallas Mavericks for all of us to like just ponder about the decisions that they make on purpose. Like it gets disgusting to a certain point. All right, man, it's 7:15. If you have been watching this and you've enjoyed your time, I have. I did not know it was 7:15, and we were literally on the cusp of a game within 15 minutes. So now this latter portion of the stream is really up to you. All of your comments is going to be read up here like they all have been, but for the next 15 minutes is really just going to be us chatting, talking, and just talking about whatever we have on our mind when it comes to the Dallas Mavericks tonight. So y'all go ahead, sound off. Again, leave all the likes, sub it, send it to other people, whatever the case may be. We got a couple of minutes here before the Mavs game starts tonight, and the Mavs should have an advantage tonight playing the Pelicans in the situation that they are playing them in, knowing that these guys have been traveling all day today, right? So the Mavericks should definitely have an advantage tonight. I just noticed something. Hold on. Hold on. I'm not going anywhere. It just, I noticed something and it said right with me. There we go. See how the lighting looks better now? My bad. I had my actual ceiling fan light on, and then I had my actual equipment light on. That didn't make no sense. So let's go ahead and while y'all are voting in that over under or that yes or no, let's get into our predictions. Prediction. I do think the Mavs should get an easy win tonight, but that is really up to them and based on their efforts tonight to be able to get that done. But let's see, Luka is going to be furious if they trade Wood and doesn't bring someone better. I think Luka is furious regardless. I think we've gotten to that point where the man is just, he's going to show how upset that this man is with the team that we have, bro. Like, he already shows it, man. He already shows it. So I can only imagine how much worse it will look like if he really has no talent around him and we're kind of selling. If we become sellers, is Luka down with that? Is Luka going to be okay with just losing every single night? Which in the scheme of things, I don't mind that as long as we make the right moves. But do we have the confidence in this front office to make the right moves if we're going to become sellers? I don't have that confidence, to be completely honest. Ultra, what's up, bro? He says, last year we were winning streak busters. This year is losing streak busters. I hope tonight changes that. The Pelicans on a 9-game losing streak, and they've given us hell. They played us depleted twice. This is the most at full strength that they have been against us this entire season. We in a way we should lose because them at full strength is a little bit better than us, but they don't have Zion. So we have Luka. That should be good enough to put us over. But I think the only reason I think we should win tonight is solely because of the whole travel situation that they got. I think these guys are trying to get home, and I think they don't want to put too much effort in tonight, and it should be an easy dub. It should be a dub. Bro, I have zero confidence in this front office. Sadly, bro, I don't either. I don't have any confidence in this front office as well. And that's sad. That is sad. All right, guys. So again, this is the prediction part of this point. So let's go ahead and let's go back to the screen, guys. I got so many songs going on that they don't even make sense. So there we go. NBA. The NBA standings. The NBA. Hold on. There we go. A little too loud. Let's turn that down. All right, there we go. Now it sounds a lot better. I appreciate y'all rocking with me. And again, if y'all like this new thing that I've been trying with the whole the screen stuff, like let me know if it works for y'all. Like if y'all can see exactly what I'm looking at. I'll be monitoring it on my phone over here to see how it looks, and let me see. Yeah, it looks fine on my end, so hopefully it looks fine on your end as well. Again, if not, let me know, and I can definitely adjust. All right, so the Dallas Mavericks, they average 112 points per game, 12.3, but they also give up 112 points per game. And the New Orleans Pelicans, they score 115 points per game, but they give up 113.7 points per game. and they are 1-9 in their last 10, and they're on a 9-game losing streak in the 10th position. Crazy, ladies and gentlemen, crazy. My bad, I should have probably highlighted it. This is the Mavs right here, and this is your Pelicans right here. As far as the Pelicans on the road, they are 9-17. The Mavericks at home. Oh wow. The Mavericks at home are 18-9. Huh. You know, sometimes this team does surprise me sometimes. But an 18-9 record at home, it could be way better, right? It could be somewhere like this. Our home record could be something like 21-4 if we really just played our games the way we should. All right, let's get into the predictions. Let's see. Dallas versus Pelicans. Vegas line. And the Vegas line means that they show you what the odds are. So let's see what they got. Oh wow, they got the Mavs favored by 5 tonight. They got the Mavs favored by 5 points tonight, and a total points of 223. A 5-point victory. If they got it at 5 points, I would like to triple that. I'd like to triple that. I'm gonna say the Dallas Mavericks 118 to the Pelicans 103. Yep, that is. Back to the camera, guys. Back to the camera. Put the camera back on me. I'm gonna say the Dallas Mavericks 118 to the New Orleans Pelicans. New Orleans. Mavericks 118 to the New Orleans Pelicans 103. 118-103. Book it. That's what I got tonight. And when who does the Mavericks do the interview with at the end of the game? It won't be with Luka. It's gonna be that's a good one. Excuse me. Sorry about the whole I'm gonna say Josh Green gets the post-game interview on the Mavs broadcast tonight. Josh Green gets the post-game interview, and Josh Green also gets the game ball from the We Talk Mavs boys tonight on that stream. You know, we all gonna be watching. Harold Victor says 110 to 90. Okay, wow. You got them scoring 90. The Pelicans scoring 90. That's crazy. But I like it. That means our defense is showing up. Ocha says 111-102. I like it too. I like it. I do think it is somewhere near a 10-point victory, but I got it as a 15-point victory at 118 to 103. Wood and Kleber cleared for practice. Really? That's good. That's good. That's really good. Wood clear to be traded. I need Josh to score 20 plus points. I think we all do. I think it'd be nice to see if he does pull that rabbit out of the hat, as they say, right? All right, guys. So let's go ahead and let's look at the last over-under that we had today. It was really just a yes or no. Does C Wood get traded at the trade deadline or before then, or just in general, does he get traded? 57% of y'all said emphatically, 1,000% that he does get traded. 57% of y'all believe he gets traded. So it'd be sad to see him go, but I am mentally prepared for it. And I hope that whatever we do trade, it is a trade that definitely gets us going forward in the short term and the long term for, you know, Luka Doncic and the Dallas Mavericks and or our sanity. But I would love to keep him instead for 4 years at $77 million. So we'll go ahead and end that poll. Hey. Clear to be traded. Yeah, that is funny, Harold. I got to give you that, man. That was hilarious. That was hilarious. All right, guys. So we got 5 minutes before they tip off. Again, y'all signed off on whatever y'all want to talk about tonight. I was like, should we go back to the window? I think I should add a sound effect where it says to the window, to the wall. And then that's when I go to the window. All right, I'm probably doing too much. My bad. My apologies. So yeah, man, that has been how I feel about tonight. It's going to be an interesting night tonight to see what the Dallas Mavericks do tonight in this game against the Pelicans in a game where they should win. There's a lot riding on being healthy, especially for the trade deadline. The Mavericks need to come out here, play well enough to win, but also be smart enough to stay healthy. I think Jason Kidd needs to be smart about how he distributes his minutes, but a lot of rumors are coming around that Dorian Finney-Smith is worth a first-round pick. And if he is worth the first-round pick, I'm interested in looking into the options, right? It's definitely going to be from a contender, so the contender's pick is going to be kind of late in the draft. So depending on who it is, depending on the team that sends us the pick, if they want Dorian for a first, we definitely would have to leverage that pick in the offseason that's coming up. And whether we are going to make a deal to go get a DeAndre and whoever we can get next year, right? It has to make so much sense. And there's a lot of hesitation on my part when it comes to certain names that come up. But there's also like, you know what? F it. Like, just go for it. But it is so scary to just go for it when you got someone like Luka, and that go for it could mean Luka's done with it and he could just walk, or he could just ask for a trade too. And you know, if we trade Luka, the trade package that we get will be astronomical. But I just don't want it to get to that point. And that's my fear when it comes to this team, when it comes to what we're gonna do come trade deadline in a couple of days. We got 7 days for it. So this time next week, imagine how this thing looks like, right? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what it looks like. I'm not sure if there's a trade that happens during the game tonight. We don't know. I think the Pistons are still in Dallas. Like, why can't the Pistons got Bogdanovich for a second round draft pick and Kelly Olynyk? That's right off the top of my head. Why the hell would I send a first and a second and Christian Wood to go get Bogdanovich? Think about that. You know, so I get it that he looks good in a Pistons uniform. I get it that his numbers are nice. And it's because he gets the volume. So would he get the volume like that in Dallas? I don't think so. So we need to be able to trade what we think he is worth in comparison to what the Pistons think he's worth. And we need to find a way to get him for a Tim Hardaway. I'd trade Tim Hardaway in a second for Bogdanovich. Yes, I would. Not no first. No, sir. I don't care how bad inflation is out there. Don't inflate my NBA. Don't inflate my trades. Don't inflate any of that stuff. Like, let's be serious. Let's be for real. Does Dorian Finney-Smith get traded as well? I don't know. I don't think so, bro. I think at the end of the day, I think Luka Doncic and Dorian Finney-Smith have such a good connection. Yes, Dorian Finney-Smith about to cross over to 30. And last night on We Talk Mavs, Jose did say that, like, you know, it's best to get assets while they're overvalued, right? He was like, you get that first while you can. Go get your first while you can, while you got Dorian Finney-Smith. And so in that regard, I understand why you would. Now, can we? Who's the team that's going to send us a first? I'd be very interested to see what that looks like, what it takes. But if we trade Dorian Finney-Smith, that is a massive signal. A massive signal that tells you that this team is selling.
Major key.
It's a major key. If you hear that, that's a major key.
What did he say?
You heard what I said. So let's go ahead and let's look into those other comments. Here we go. What we got here? Ultra says, don't sleep at night because of our asset situation. Yeah, I don't sleep at night either sometimes. It is really difficult to see. Like, I could go in 2K and try to come up with some trades, right? Like, I would look at trying to trade Pinson and Frank first. Like, what happens if I put these two guys together and then also attach a second? Like, what can I get for them? can I get one solid player? Can I get a C+ player out of Pinson and Frank? And then what happens if I combine Bertans and Tim Hardaway Jr.? Can I get one good like a B- player out of that? Right? Like that's where I would start. And I try to save my first. I just don't know what they're gonna do, man. Minnesota broke trade season. Minnesota for real. They not only did they break trade season, they broke their own team, bro. Harold says, what contender needs a wing? What contender needs a wing? I think. So who are your contenders? You got the Bucks, got the Celtics, got the, I guess the 76ers. You got the Cavaliers. You got the Nuggets. You got Grizzlies. You got the Kings. All right, I'm tripping about the Kings, but they got a good record, bro. I think the Bucks would be interested in doing a deal for Dorian. Whether they got a first, I don't know if they got a first, but you'd probably be trading with the Bucks. Because Middleton, I don't know how healthy he's been, but that'd be someone you'd be having to look at. It just waves those bums. But I don't know who trades for Dorian Finney-Smith. That is going to be an interesting plot line to how we move forward with that. So, that's a great question. Let me see if this game has started, and if it has started, we'll get up out of here, man. Let's see. Okay, so they chit-chatting on sideline. So it looks like they're about to start. Anyway, guys, I'll definitely go ahead and drop up out of here, man. I really appreciate y'all being in here, hanging out with me. Definitely means a lot, bro. It really does. Again, if you like anything that I did tonight, let me know. Again, I'm always open to changing this, fixing this, doing anything y'all want to see. If y'all want to keep the topics, if y'all like the window screen, any of that stuff, man, let me know. It's been your boy TGK. I really appreciate y'all being here. Hopefully the Mavs get a win tonight. Again, I predicted a 118-103 victory with a Josh Green post-game interview. It has been your boy TGK. I'll see y'all in the comments on the post-game show for We Talk Mavs. It's been your boy. And we out. Hold on. I gotta do this. All right, we out.